Hello and welcome to the Court Reporting, Technology, and Trends podcast. With us today is Andrea Wecker, STAR President, Real-Time Reporter and Captioner. Thank you for joining us, Andrea.
Thanks for having me.
And Dan Denofsky, Stenograph's Vice President of Product and Marketing. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Ray.
So today we're here to be communicating what STAR is, why it's important to the industry, and discussing the upcoming 2023 STARTECH Conference. So, Andrea, just to kick everybody off and talk a little bit more about STAR, some people may not know, what is STAR?
Yeah, thanks, Ray. So STAR is an independent organization that was formed as a Stenograph users group. STAR has always been and continues to be a really great place for training and support for users of all of Stenograph's products. STAR is also known for its exceptional networking opportunities. And with all of these recent changes that we've been seeing in the industry, the leadership of STAR has really recognized a great need for an organization that supports all reporting professionals. No matter what your method of capture is or what your role is in the reporting profession, it's a place where we can collaborate, we're learning from each other, and we really want to encourage everyone to be the best reporter that they can be. Stenograph has always been the industry leader in providing hardware and software for reporting professionals. I personally have been a reporter since I was 16 years old, and I've been using Stenograph products since then, and they were around clear before that. And so they've always been at the forefront of the industry. And so as they have been expanding their product offerings to professionals of all kinds, STAR is really excited to support all of those users as well, so that we can continue to evolve together. And so STAR supports stenographers, voice writers, digital reporters, scopists, proofreaders, legal transcriptionists, videographers, students, and educators. We just really want to support everybody.
That's fantastic. And it's really amazing to hear how accepting STAR is to all forms of capture.
Absolutely. And it's just really important to us because STAR's mission really, we want to unify the court reporting industry. That's really what the industry needs right now, and to support people of all methods. And, court reporters, we are the guardians of the record, and it doesn't matter what technology we're using. We all need to come together to protect this incredible industry and this profession that we've been a part of for so long.
So I've heard a little bit, and there's something that's being offered to students when it comes to STAR. Could you tell us a little bit about that offering?
Absolutely. So we're really excited. Right now we're offering free STAR memberships to all students. And I'm super excited about that because, when you're in school, you're working so hard and you're barely making it by, and you don't have a lot of extra income as you're working into starting this profession. And so STAR really wants to support students. And so we're offering free student memberships right now. We're going to talk more about STARTECH in a few minutes, but we can also offer a free registration to STARTECH coming up in about a month. Because really, STAR's goal too is we want to provide that X factor of training that all reporters need. We want students to turn into very well-rounded court reporters. And so STAR is a place where they can come and learn from industry veterans. And it's incumbent upon those of us that are industry veterans to share our vast knowledge with that next generation of reporters. And also to provide those students with great networking opportunities, so that when you finish school and you launch out into the workforce, you already have those relationships built so that you can start your job and be a professional. And so we're really, really excited to support students in that way.
And I definitely have to agree, especially for students, being able to network so early on is incredibly impactful to your career. So, Andrea, when it comes to continuing education, what are some of the benefits that STAR offers?
Yeah, we're really excited because I think we are one of the only organizations that our conferences, you can get your CEUs for NCRA, AAERT, and NVRA. And so really at our conferences, we have something for everybody. And again, it's really important to us that you can continue developing as a professional and get those points that you need to maintain the licenses that you have.
So, for those who might have questions about STAR and Stenograph, Dan, could you kind of elaborate a little bit on the relationship between STAR and Stenograph?
Sure. First of all, Andrea, thank you for being a user of Stenograph product since the age of 16. That is amazing. I can't even imagine that. I'm not sure what products I was using when I was 16. But the relationship between Stenograph and STAR, I mean, I guess we're the S in STAR, is a very important one for Stenograph. STAR is an independent group of users, but it's really the one place where we can share information with our users, where we can listen to our users, where we share information, where we help provide insights into our training on our existing products, as well as providing insight into our new technologies and where we're going. And we love to have this conversation. It's a couple times a year where we get to run ideas past our customers. Before this STAR conference, we have a couple liaison committees. It's just really great place to help also promote workforce development. Whether you're, no matter what form of record capture you may be interested in, we want to be the organization to provide information to help practitioners become better practitioners and to help agency owners recruit and network. We think it's a win-win-win for Stenograph and for all the stakeholders in the industry.
And while absolutely the S is in STAR is Stenograph, Andrea, why else would somebody want to come to STAR, and why is Stenograph important to STAR?
Well, Stenograph is just so important. Like Dan was just saying, it's such a great opportunity for us as reporters to get to interact with Stenograph and to talk to the software developers and to say, hey, there's this that I would really love to have part of my software. Can you develop that for me? And so it's such a beneficial relationship to be able to have that close contact with Stenograph and to have input in the technology that they're developing. And like Dan said, it doesn't matter what method you're using. It's really, really impactful to have that relationship. And two, as students, I know when I was a student, like I said, I started on Stenograph software, and it's really important as you're learning it to have a network like STAR surrounding you to provide you with all of those things and other users who have been using it for a long time and can explain to you, here's how I use this in the real world, because that's so different than when you're in school. And so, I already touched on it a little bit, but the training and the education and really that networking component is just absolutely huge. And for working reporters too, I know so many people in the industry that they have gotten enormous job opportunities just through networking at STAR. And so STAR, while we are a Stenograph's users group, we're open to everyone, and we really want to bring the industry together and collaborate with everybody.
I kind of want to build on that as well. I think that for all of us, our mission is to build a healthier industry. It's to be the guardian of the record, like Andrea said, to make sure that we are the paramount record capture accuracy, make sure that we're capturing the verbatim record. That's our mission. And we want to make sure that we provide the best tools and provide the most efficient way of getting this done. And so workforce development is so important, and training is so important. We bring our trainers to STAR, and we give training away to make sure that our users are using our software in the most efficient way possible. And I'm reminded of the phrase, rising tide lifts all boats. So a healthy industry helps Stenograph, and STAR is kind of is our main mechanism to make sure that we're promoting a healthy industry.
Well, and really, we are at such a critical point in our industry right now, and this is now or never. It is time to come together so that we can protect what we have. And there are a lot of disruptors from the outside that are trying to devalue what we do and devalue the record that we create. And we have to come together to protect that. And that's what Stenograph and STAR are working so hard to do right now.
And I really love hearing the industry focus and the customer focus, because it's so critical that we, as you pointed out, listen to the users. We develop what the industry needs, and we build on that. When we're talking about STAR and the vision of the future, Andrea, what are you seeing? What are you planning on when it comes to that vision of the future?
Well, I am so ridiculously excited about STAR. We have come such a long way since, in the last few years, we've been working really hard on this, and we've really been in a transitional phase. And just in the last month or so, we have had over 300 members that have joined STAR. And that just makes my little heart so happy because we have such great things to offer everyone. And so we're really excited to see that. And we really just want to continue to grow and make our voices heard and make sure that everyone knows that this is a place where everyone is welcome. All points of view are welcome. Because too, a key role of STAR is also to educate all of our members about what's going on in the industry so that you as a business person can make the best business decisions for you. And that looks a little bit different for everybody. And so we're really working hard on providing great education and creating great conference material and even better networking opportunities. I know we're going to be talking about STARTECH23 today, but a little plug for StarCon24. We're going to be in San Diego, and it is going to be epic. I am so excited about it. And so that will be a live in-person conference. And so a really great chance to come get back into that live thing and really network with everybody. So we really, as STAR, we want to lead the industry as it moves forward and just see what it turns into. But there's lots of exciting stuff going on.
Well, we touched on it a couple times. So what should people expect to see at StarTech23?
I would love to tell you. So StarTech23, it's going to be a complete remote conference. It's on October 20th and 21st. It's a Friday and a Saturday. All sessions will be recorded. So if you're working on Friday, don't worry, you can catch up on them later. But we have got literally something for everybody. We're going to talk about taking depositions abroad and having business, outside of the United States. We're going to have a ton of software training. We're going to talk about what's new at Stenograph. I'm giving the keynote speech, and I'm going to talk about the current state of our industry. And again, the mission of STAR and how important it is that we all come together. We have got seminars about ChatGPT, fantastic panel discussions with panelists that represent all methods of capture, which I'm super excited about because it's so important to have that discussion with everyone. We've got some fun online networking that's planned. And also what I'm really excited about, we have a student event at the end of the day on Saturday. We're going to have an hour where students can log in and meet the STAR board. And we just want to learn about you and how we can support you better. And so I'm really excited about that too.
That's amazing. And especially hearing from the next generation of reporters. So, Dan, can you speak a little bit more about some of the sessions that Stenograph will be hosting?
Yep. So we will have an overall session on what's new at Stenograph. So we'll be talking about what's coming in Catalyst software and CaseViewNet and all of our other products. And then on day 2, we have a couple of tracks. So on one track, we'll be talking about, we'll go into a deep dive on Catalyst features. We will also have a session on our new Catalyst Check It product, which has gotten a lot of traction over the last couple of months. Cindy Lynch will be giving Catalyst training. She'll have three sessions at StarTech giving Catalyst training. And then in a separate track, Ray, you're going to be talking about Case Testify, our new remote deposition platform. And then we'll have a discussion on our new MaxScribe. I guess I'm not sure I can call it new anymore. Our MaxScribe product for digital court reporting. And we'll give everyone an update on our Phoenix speech recognition engine. So we've got quite a few sessions packed in a couple days.
Absolutely. Now, Andrea, if people want to register for StarTech, where would they go? What should they visit?
Yep. So you can go to staronline.org. You can register there. And I know that we also have been sending out all over social media. There's lots of ways that you can just click and go ahead and register. The keynote speech also, that's free to anybody who wants to watch. And so I encourage you to spread the word and invite anybody to that so that they can come watch that and participate. And two, just another reminder, students and first-year professionals can register absolutely free. And like I said before, students and first-year professionals also can get a free membership for STAR for a year. And also right now, we're offering a 3-month free membership to anyone else that just wants to check us out and see what we're all about. And so we're really excited to see all of you at the conference.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Well, thank you both so much for your time today. I'm really excited for StarTech 23, and I have it up on the screen. So if anybody does want to see and register for StarTech this year, like Andrea said, go to startechonline.org/StarTech23. Thank you all so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.